Well, here we are with Lower Fishguard Harbour, and put the sky in and see just a reflection of the sky. And now we'll come to get this headland in here where the ferry goes out to Ireland. So that's the beauty of watercolour. See how that just blends in together? No fuss, no. I put a little bit of sienna in and then some blue. I'm using the Chinese brush, which you can see holds water lovely. And now then, what I'm going to do, get behind these buildings here, you've got a foliage going up here. So I'll mix a bit of greens together, some dark with the light. Working at quite a steep angle, so she doesn't run too much, but then I'll put a little bit of red with it to vary it, so it's more like an autumn colour. And there we are. See that now? That's brought that forward. And then what I want to do then is mix a bit of a grey. Now you've got to watch these runs here, because they are setting out the profile of the buildings, this wash here. So, but you see how all that's blend together. Now if I mix a nice red to go in with all this, watch, there we go, look at that now. That's beautiful, isn't it? And then we'll mix that up here as well. And I'll go over the chimney, and I can always put it in after. It's more important it doesn't start to dry first. So now what I want to do is get a little bit of mauves in here while that's all still wet. See that now? And all that is going to merge and give different sort of depths to the foliage. But look at that now. And that's all there is really, and it's all with the Chinese brush. How about that? So just leave that where it is for now. There we are. And then what I could do, as long as I'm careful, mix some raw sienna, and we'll come to this harbour wall. I've got to watch it, I've got too near what I've put in above, but it'll all bleed together, and so got to be a bit restrained there now. Let's see where we are. There we go. I've had some marvellous times down here at the creek in Lower Fishguard Harbour. So restful. And tidal, of course, so the water rises, drops, and there we go. Now, I'm going to just put in with that a bit of colour to mix with it. There we go, look at that now. Just to vary it. And let the water do the work, really. Mix it on the paper. I've got a camera in the way here, so it's not easy with straight lines. And I might mix a little bit of green, because on these walls, these harbour walls, you get a lot of that growth. Look at that. See, that's great. It's not better than that, really. And we tend to get that as well with as the tide goes out, it leaves behind a lot of the stonework, which is a greeny sort of browny red, and but that will do there for now. And I'll just get this on here. I think we're nearly done for what we want to do for now. I'll just get that in there, and that will be enough. Right, I've done a little bit since the last session, so now I'm just going to work quietly on the roofs of the buildings here. So I've got to take a little bit of time and come back later. You'll see in the finished painting to fine-tune it all. Just getting roughly where I want the colours to be. And then what I'll do, you'll see what I'll do with this now. I'm going to do it all one colour. Let's get that one colour in. And then all I'll do then later, I'll mix a darker colour, not much darker, and do this, and it'll really stand out. And so now let's get a bit of shadow in. Light's coming from the left, always got to think where the light is coming from. There we go. And if I get a little bit of detail on the harbour wall, not much, just a little bit, get some, just for now, bit of definition here, not a lot. I could scumble a little bit, like that. That'll give a bit of texture. All these little things are a bit of a help. Now then, what we'll do, we'll come to the bolts. And let's mix a lovely blue for this boat here. There we go, that's great. That's brilliant. And then I'm going to put a bit of red with that, so it'll be a little bit darker, because this is in the shade. There we go.